Hey, Melissa here, and thank you so much for watching this at Fabulous at 50s. So with me here right now is Shukri Hamid, who is my mentor for my commodity trading. And at one point, I actually told you that commodity trading for me has been very, very lucrative, and it's making between like 50% to 100% a month. Like that is unprecedented success, okay? And that is not like just recently, like it's not like one fluke shot, but it started when it was in February, so it's really, really good. And I wanted to give a shout out here to Shukri. He's here today, and I wanted to like let him be online and kind of like give a short interview about him so that you can get to know him better. And if you're interested, then sign up for his course, because like 70% to 80% of what I learn about trading, all kinds of trading, but I choose to focus on commodity is from Shukri. So if you would like to have like cryptocurrencies, if you would like to trade on Forex, if you would like to trade on commodity, he's the go-to guy. And the other person that I also follow is So Done Easy Forex. I'll have a link below, and you know, his perfect entry strategy has been really, really good for me. So I wanted to say something, right? You will never find everything in just one mentor. Because we're all, like, no one knows everything, right? There's no one in the world alive who knows everything, other than, let's say, if it's God, and you know, none of us are God. So with Shukri, and then combined with Soda Easy Forex is really, really if you ask me, it's definitely the winning formula to me, it's residual income, right? So Fabulous at 50s, we're all talking about an age where, you know, we are kind of like, we've done it all, right?
Yeah.
We've done it all. Yeah. And we're at a point where we just want to relax. We don't want to be like trading time for money. We don't want to be like working extremely hard for just a few dollars. So we want to be like really be in a position where we can make use of our hard-earned money to make more money.
And important also, when you're at 50s, you can't afford to lose the money. So every single position is risk managed with a maximum loss.
Yes.
And that's how Lisa does it. That's why she can sleep at night. And she doesn't get excited when the position, you know, the position is not always green, but she doesn't get excited. Oh, red, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, just sleep. So I'm going to get Shukri to tell you a little bit more about himself. So Shukri, can you kind of like share with us like where, like, you're very successful right now. Maybe first of all, let's share with us like your recent success. Like what was your big gains in terms of USD, if you don't mind?
Okay.
Share with that, like the recent 2 months has been awesome. So,
awesome.
Let the crowd know.
So my recent success was actually in another type of commodity, which is cryptocurrencies. But this is quite dangerous because, again, the risk profile is different, but the methodology is the same. You go into something that's good. You must make sure it's fundamentally good or fundamentally bad if you're shorting whatever you're shorting. Okay, that's all. There must be a fundamental thing. And it was in healthcare, which I know is good. So suddenly this company called Solve announces a JV with McKesson, which is a very famous company in the States. And crypto just goes up 7 times.
Woo!
So I made like 40,000 US during that period. But again, at many, it's like commodities too. It can go like this, and then suddenly it goes up. And as long as you have your downside protected, then that's really okay. Okay, so I've seen a lot of this, and another position which just to tell you, because I was in natural gas last week. Unfortunately, I tell you the good, I'm going to tell you the bad also, right? So unfortunately, because of the Fed, Powell's announcement that, and suddenly, the US dollar goes down, gold goes up, so metals goes up and commodities goes down. Somehow, probably because of the weather issue, natural gas broke down on Friday.
Yeah,
And it went down a lot. And I like went in on Thursday. So by Friday, I was like under the sea. But then if I was so quiet. What happened to natural gas? I don't know. Go see the chart yourself. Okay. So and yesterday on Monday, it went positive again. So what you need to do is this: when you are going in a trade, you have to know, okay, I am ready to take this negative amount in order to enjoy the profits. Okay, that's all. It's like you're getting married, right? You have to know the weakness of your you're a future girlfriend or future husband or future wife or whatever, and you say, okay, I am going to basically live with you, I'm going to sacrifice for you because when you do that, then only you can get the gain. Now imagine if like you want something that's like you want something immediate, you would have cut loss on Friday, man, and on Monday, you know what? You would be crying on Monday. Okay, so that's just an example of a journey up and down. See, we're not perfect. We always have ups and downs.
So I guess basically what Shukri is saying is that you can actually make money. It's just about the other part of it, obviously, is the psychology, and maybe they may not fully understand because a lot of the people in Fabulous at 50s are not traders. Some of them are, but we also want to like encourage you, right? Like this is one area that if you want to make a lot of money in a reasonably short period of time, I said reasonably, it's not a get rich quick game.
Correct.
You need to study it, you need to have time spent on it, but it's really worth it because at the end of the day, you're talking about passive income. Right? It's no joke passive income, and I would highly recommend Shukri if you want to like get a mentor to learn about this. Like Shukri would be the go-to guy where you can actually learn a lot from him.
Yes.
So I think the second question, Shukri, is like how long have you been doing this?
I have been doing Forex and stocks since 2007, probably commodities since 2015 using spot, 2017 using option. Now, since I've been that long, I want you to take a look at some charts for commodities because most of them guys are at their lows. Okay, and you guys know that whatever goes down must come up again. Now, I'm going to tell you some good news. When I talk about lows, I'm not talking like a 1 month low, it's 2 month low. Some of them are up to like 14-year lows like coffee.
Wow.
You see that? And you know that when it's low, it has to go up. Or you know what? If it doesn't go, you know what will happen? You won't get your Starbucks anymore, okay? Okay. Another example I can tell you is orange.
That's why I make so much money on coffee.
That's why you make so much money because it cannot stay low.
What goes up must come down. Down must go up.
So we talked about this. Okay, that was like coffee, right? Orange juice, 10-year low. I'm not talking about 10 months, 10-year low. Okay, gold. Okay, do you know that gold recently broke up last week for 1,004? It had been doing nothing for how many years? 5 years, not 5 months, 5 years. So when it moves up very, very violently.
So, and these are some of the sort of things that Shukri will be teaching you guys, right? So if some of the things that you're hearing is like, oh, I don't understand what he's talking about, that's where you get a lot of fundamentals in his class where he'll explain to you what it means by like 5-year low or what it means by like a 10-year low. It's not like a straight line, obviously it's not, because it's stock and trading, so it's sort of like it's commodity, so it goes and it has a wave, low meaning is like in that wave, it's like waving at a very low period for a very long time.
And you still have to understand the fundamentals. And let's get back to gold. Why did gold go up suddenly? It just didn't decide to go up because it's a 5-year low. Okay, there is a fundamental reason and everything happens for a reason. See, gold is going up because fiat currencies are being debased. You hold money in your pocket, inflation's about to get worse because central banks are bringing down interest rates. Hence, inflation will get worse. They buy gold for protection. That's why gold is going up. Another example I said just now was coffee. Now, coffee was going down. Why was coffee going down? Because the US dollar was going up against the Brazilian real. Remember, because coffee is sold in Brazil. And when it gets down, why did people buy when it get down and why she made money? Let me tell you why. Because in Brazil, it has happened before. When coffee was down, you know what the government of Brazil did? They kind of put an option on coffee. Basically, they say, guys, we want you to still plant coffee because if not, Malaysia won't get her Starbucks. So they bought coffee at a fixed price. That was in 2014. So it may happen again, which is why that drove up the price of coffee. So you still have to understand that. It's not easy to say, oh, it's down, it must go up. No, not yet.
I don't understand that, but there's a way to do it without needing to understand
Correct.
it.
And still make money, but there is a reason that things move around. It's just that the good news now is that everything is at a multi-year low. Double-digit years, okay? We're talking about years here.
Okay, so there's another question that I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you, Shukri, is like you conduct all these courses,
Yes.
right? So because I am kind of like, I'm good in commodity
Yes.
and options trading, so I would like to recommend my group for commodity
Yes.
and options.
Yes.
So what are the sort of classes that you will be conducting,
Okay.
and like what are you going to be covering in your classes?
Okay, right.
And probably why now? Why take classes from you
Okay.
now? And what? Yeah, basically, what's
Okay.
why take from you?
Okay, this is well, why take from me? Why now?
I mean, I know why.
Okay,
It's just
okay.
that maybe we should
Okay.
tell.
Let's start with why now. As I said, it's at multi-year lows. Everything is like 10 years compared to the high. Just take a goal. When was the high? 2011. Okay, that was 9 years. Never mind. It's just an error there. Okay, so it's a good time to go in. Now, why take from me is very simple. First, what I teach to you is the theory. We look at the charts. We look why it's low. And then we basically do research to see when it will turn around. Okay, that's the other thing. So you go to the theory first. Now, after the theory, I send to her and my group a report every single week. Every single
Yes.
week
Every
there
single
is a report. Okay, I'm not going to leave you guys alone. And
You're
the
not
best,
gonna be blind. You will
and
be guided.
yes, and the best thing in the reports is this, guys. I also take positions. Which is why, you see, I'm not the guy who will say to you, right, well, natural gas goes down, or why did it go down? How come you're not a good student? You know why? When my student was negative, I was also in the Red Sea on Friday. You understand? And then on Monday, it fixed itself. Right? So that's what we do. And of course, so what we do is this. It's not only classes, but then it's practice by doing, because you have to go through the cycle. That's why you have to listen to Fabulous at 50s, because I can tell you, I can teach you everything in the world, but your psychology, there needs to be a winning mindset.
Yeah.
Because as we said in commodities, it's always green. But however, if you take profit when it's always green, you will be green with envy, because Malaysia will have triple digit gain. You only have 1 digit gain. It's still 1 digit, but you'll be green with envy. Okay? So in order to make it higher and get triple digit gains, that's where psychology comes in.
Yeah, so which is why we're like, I'm more into mindset, and I think really the mindset piece
Correct.
helps a lot.
Correct.
Because in Shukri's group, he's got a number of students. Like there are many students, but I think I'm the only one so far that has
Yes.
made this kind of progress.
Correct.
And there is a huge difference when you have
Correct.
the mindset
Yes.
to do it. Like it's totally different. It's a lot about psychology.
Correct.
And for those of you who are going to be signing up for Shukri's class, I will be offering I have a coming up. I'm having an upcoming class, right? That's for the Fabulous Healthy and Wealthy program. So that will be given as a free bonus to those of you who sign up.
Yes.
So that you will have the psychology, and believe me, if you don't have the
Yes.
psychology part and the mindset, it's a huge difference.
It's a huge difference.
It's between making $100 and $1,000.
Yes.
It is that much of a difference.
Now here's what's going to happen. Okay, now you might say that, hey, $100 is good. It's still a gain. It's more than you get on a fixed deposit or most other fund. But here's the problem. Now here's where the psychology problem is. You make 100, she makes 1,000. You're not happy with your 100 because you know she made 1,000. You want to jump to 1,000, but your mentality is not ready. So you know what? Your 100 becomes minus 200. I've seen that happen numerous times. Okay, you understand or not? You're not ready. You're so jealous of her. Melissa can do this. I can do this. No. Not so fast. Okay, you gotta get in the groove, in the mindset to make that 1,000. And you guys might be doing the same trade, and Melissa just held a little bit longer, while you, because you're panicking, you don't have the mindset, you go out early. But let me tell you, in the process of going from 100 to 1,000, when the position was clearly wrong and Melissa went out, you said, no, I want to be my Melissa, I have to hold forever. That doesn't work.
Yeah. So it is actually a combination that I've always been telling you guys. You need to know the technical, you need to know the fundamental, like the how-to is also important, and then the mindset is also important. So you can't just have the how-to. The how-to is the Shukri, but that's not enough.
Yes.
And you can't just have the mindset, because then you don't know the how-to.
No, it's enough. If they want to make 100, it's enough. If they want to make 100, it's enough. If you want to make 1,000, you need more.
you need a combination,
Yes,
and that's
correct.
the winning strategy.
Yes, you really need more, guys. So it's you guys decide what you want. But what I do not want you to do is try to scale from 100 to 1,000 without her. Guys, I've seen it several times. Don't be stingy, because your moment of stinginess could cause that 100 to go to minus
It will cost you
200.
more money.
It will cost you more money. Seriously, it will cost you more money. Scaling up is another different thing altogether, and you gotta have it in your mind. Okay.
All right. So thank
Okay,
you so
guys.
much for
So
watching
guys,
this,
yeah,
and,
click below
remember to
now.
click below.
Yes, click until you can't click.
And if there's any question,
Okay.
just message me, and I will take your questions. And if I can't, then I will direct you to Shukri, and he will
Okay.
answer your questions.
Thanks. Cool. Bye,
All right?
guys.
Okay. Bye.